has a long history as a port town, from trains, planes, and the waterfront,
the giant man-made harbor island and the Duwamish River,
and to the access to the Pacific Ocean through the Puget Sound.
Now the port is 100 years old, but we are today celebrating the workers who have made sure that this is still a vital industry here in Seattle.
To the stevedores,
The longshoremen,
the dock workers.
this is your MOHAI Minute.
So, Peter, what is stevedoring? What is a stevedore?
Well, the term stevedore derives from a Spanish word for a man who stows.
A man who stows.
And in the case of the port, it means someone who loads and unloads cargo off of ships, or the manager of port operations, depending on what port you're in.
So, what is this super brutal looking hook?
Well, this is a longshoreman hook or stevedore hook, and it was used to move wooden crates on and off of ships. So this tool kind of did a similar job to that of those giant metal dinosaur-looking things you see on the port. Before the 1950s standardization of containers and the use of container cranes, dock workers would have to fill cargo ships by hand using specific techniques and tools like knot tying and these hooks, basically playing a highly difficult and dangerous game of Tetris.
But that doesn't mean that the workers in those container cranes have an easy job. It takes decades of training and hard work to be able to man those monsters. And they move tons of cargo, tons more than any stevedore hook ever could.
Stevedoring companies were some of the earliest port businesses on the waterfront of Seattle. Stevedores in Seattle were also depicted by Northwest illustrator Richard Bennett in this book by Reed Fulton.
But Seattle longshoremen played a greater role as participants in the longshoremen strike of 1934. Unionizing in an amazing display of solidarity, 12,000 longshoremen up and down the West Coast closed U.S. ports. This strike is said to have sparked the modern labor movement. Now, one pivotal milestone for the strike happened here at Smith Cove and the Garfield Street Bridge, where Seattle's mayor ordered police to stand guard with machine guns while other police officers tried to forcefully reopen the port by dispersing the striking longshoremen with tear gas and replacing the workers with line-breaking scabs. So to find out more about the 1934 strike, check out the Harry Bridges Center for Labor Studies.
And remember, the port provides Seattle and the entire country with all kinds of nifty stuff, and those boats don't unload themselves.
Late night Stevedore running, security crew. A black freighter is tied down at the back of the dock. The hold is black cat contraband, and the minutes are trading the clock. So check out Vietnam.